I was just watching a wee bit of Big Buzz's live there. I've just been taking things easy, doing a wee workout as you do, keeping on the water and just keeping myself in shape, because that phone could go at any time. And the double champ here does not want, his belt's going nowhere. Baz, big shout out to you, mate. Done doing it. Speaking highlight, you're right, mate. My job's a key to success, mate. This hand, they say that takes one hand, your left hand takes you around the world. Funny enough, like I've got my cross on that. That'll take me around the world and back, mate. And I'll take everybody on board. How we doing? I've got one in the chat. Anyway, this is a serious topic, guys. I want every one of the lads that turned up on Saturday, please, follow this message. Not one bit of criminality, not one bit of anything, but the limousine place. Tori!
Yes.
I'm speaking about the limousine place.
The enchanted limos.
Right, and what's it done? The enchanted limos.
They're not
Never
gonna
put one
refund
in.
anything.
We are not getting refunded, my people. They are not getting anything. They're saying it's
They're
organised
saying it's
crime.
yeah.
They've put it back in the papers today. But positive, just be the police like boxing at the limo. But honestly, I was on fire that night.
Enchanted limos, people.
Enchanted limos.
Put bad reviews.
Put bad reviews, please,
reviews.
because do not get a limo. My mates and that are about to buy a limo. They basically got one for us. So, limo place, you could go on bumps, but the boys need the refund. That's a lot of money, an hour. And we got boxed in. The police told you the bumps. We left our house keys in the spare house keys in that limo. She left her bag. We left all sorts. We've not got a return to it. So I've been on the phone with my lawyer. I've been on the phone with the boys. This ain't a daft situation where I'm moaning about, fuck, this is a lot of money here. This is, the boys put this money in for a great night. And personally, I would have went through anybody that night. The way I was feeling, the way I'm looking now, the fitness, my fitness. Last week, Baz, big shout out, he said my job is crisp. Mate, Danny Christ will tell you about my job, mate. I ain't acting like I'm the best boxer on planet Earth, but I'll tell you something. For somebody that had that bug for 2.5, 3 weeks, and my videos prior prove that was in my bed with anodyne because I'm on the injection. I was poor, I was showing my face and going like, I look like I'm dying, man. Can't eat anything, vomiting. And I came in the door, and I got the phone call, as you're aware, want to fight, blah blah blah. The travelling boy. Not a problem. He pulls out through an injury at work. We're scheduled to fight on Saturday. I sized him up in that box, right, with the boys there with the belt. He had one of these on, had my orange one on, and he went, I'll support your cause. So squared off. I won't say who was there, but they know, and they says to me, you look terrified. Me fully prepared. Now, I came back home with Lorraine, one of our great subscribers and mods. Lorraine came back, nice to meet her son. I gave her a hat and that, merch. She actually messaged us and went, Bobby, you gave us too much money for a taxi. That's how loyal she is. She went, you gave us £30. She went, I'll transfer you £20 back. But I texted her and went, I'll get back in touch with you. I'm busy. But I mean busy because I'm on the phone to my boys, I'm on the phone to limo places, I'm on the phone to people, the journalists constantly are phoning us. So yes, we are complaining. We will buy my friends will buy a limo themselves. That's the best way to do it, is it? So that's what a few of my pals said. No my pals that you see on camera. Just other people. They're like trying to do the community proud. Now, that night, my boy went, just go home. So I got a lift for his mum. Lorraine, Doherty, Vermont. She's visited me twice now for 5. Bring her son. I came back in this house and nobody gets back to this gaff. A few of the boys have been in, obviously. Lorraine's been in. And I thought, Lorraine, we'll get a phone call 10 minutes, don't worry, we're going to a yard over the bridge, a traveller's yard. I was buzzing, I was still on my feet in here, I was flowing. I got the right pair of trainers because it's like air going through them. Thank you to my boy for saying get both them for sparring and that in the streets. They're light. my socks tucked in. I looked like a professional. I looked like I was there to fight. I was there to fight. I was there to fucking destroy him. And I'm on about like what you saw last week. That was a 17 stone guy fighting a guy. I was weighing about 10 stone last week. After that, I put 2 stone on. So I saw the guy. We shook hands and that. Went, well done, mate. You made it for the telly race. But I need higher elite opponents here. I need somebody that's going to test me, but only in a sportsmanship way. That guy's pulled out. He's got his own private problems. I don't know if that's why or if it's because I know and he knows it. There's only one outcome in that fight happening. Now, big up to the travellers. There was about 700 of you there with your kids. You've got a lot of selfie videos and that. Your young lads in the limo, your young girls want pictures. Only 6 7-year-old, but they came out and forced the travelling community. Honestly, guys, see on that Saturday, you never saw it because of shitty phone, and people keep saying get a better phone. Mate, I've got plenty of phones and iPads, but the problem is, see when I made this account, the police took my phones, came in my mum's, came in my room, Proceeds of Crimes Act for something private. I won't say what's dealt with now, but I got my scooter back, but they've still got my phones. So what I had to do was, I remembered the password at the time, and my mum went, there's a spare iPhone in the drawer. So I went on this, put the password in, lapsed, all that shit, and forgot the password, the whole lot. So I've took this phone into shops and offered them, I told you, I'll tell you, £200, £300 to just try and get my fucking details for this TikTok, YouTube account. But they can't. I've handed it into the top. I've asked mates that own shops like that and that. They cannot get through your YouTube. Is that somebody being drugged in the comments? Hashtag positive for life. Hashtag positivity for life. You can't beat that. So just ignore the drug to the comments, because I'm the people's champ. I'm the people's champ in Dundee. So my credibility's just boosted right up. So I'm all good. I was there at fight. Obviously I'm still training, drinking. And Big Baz, I watched the wee bit you're live. You've got it right. See my jab? I only showed 2% of that, mate. I was fucked with that bug. See, the first 10 seconds when I wobbled him, I should have pounced on it. But I'll be honest, the boys know I had paranoia because I thought something was going to happen and it's private. Like that, an ambush, right? But that's all I was half like, oh my god. But see, all the boys that were there, I thought other people were away to come. That I've not got beef with you, but for some reason they've got beef with me. So that's why I was hesitant. I was like, wait a minute, I'm fighting here. I've not got any weapons. I'm a born Christian. I'm enemy someone with these cars, which would be like golf clubs and knives and shit. I'm fucked. So half of that was in my head. But my boys were there, so it was like 70% comfortable, 80% I would say, but 20% was playing in my mind. And every fucking time I was covering up, I told them, when I'm covering up, I'm letting him tire himself out. I'm fucked, and I could hear him hitting me going, ah. So he was totally gassed. So was I gassed. But I was trying to absorb energy, just putting my hands up and letting him hit, because when he was hitting us in the sides and I was bouncing it off. But the weight, woof. The headshots were pretty sore. The body shots, never felt them, but he was putting power in the body shot in the clinches if you did whack, and it just bounced off my belly. I've got a good belly, I've got a good stomach, so that's it. I'm immune to body shots. I'm immune to them. Did you were having withdrawals, mate. I'm back, mate. Mate, you've made us a celebrity. Shows the Dundee boys. Being serious. Mate, I'll meet you. I'll give you signatures and autographs. You know me, mate. You know, I've got celebrity status. I'm away up here. Ronaldo and that been on the phone. Mr. Trump's been on the phone. Would you believe it? The White House. Hello, it's Mr. Trump. It's a Don. Is that Bobby Kay? Of course it is, mate. How you doing, Don? Mr. Donald Trump. I've spoken to Dana White. There's options on the table for you. I saw you trending on Twitter in the limousine. I saw you trending in other places. I would like you to come and have a meeting. So I'm getting flew out first class to meet Donald Trump. So I've got to go meet the Don. So make America great again. I need to get my mega hat and that. So I'll show you that when I get back. I've got to go meet the big man. But no, apart from that, everything's going A-OK. Everything's fabulous. Everything's good. I've got myself in a very, very great routine. Even though I just got dealt with a bad cards yesterday. Keep that private, but stabbed us in the heart. Something very, very private. But something as a family we're going to need to deal with. And it's very, very fucking bizarre. But anyway, that's private. So I'm not slept all night, got up, had a jog and that. Going to go out for a jog soon. I'm eating well, put 2 stone on. I'll stand on the scales and show you. There's nothing I need to prove that to anybody. Honestly, I'm a lot bigger, man. I put the weights up and I don't me like this. I only got a wee t-shirt on. We're all good. See, for distance obviously. But just having a wee drink of coffee as well. Cut myself down to 3 coffees. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and one at night. It should be a hot chocolate. But this bad boy, that's going to be worth a lot of money in time, because these bottles are very good bottles. Now people are saying you peel tags off, you're mad. The fuck could you peel a tag off like you're mad, man? What? Come on, man. Anyway, so but they're better bottles, but these bottles are very, very handy, because that's what you need to drink on a daily. But I'm drinking 2 then, because I'm putting as much weight on as possible. I've got the speed, the accuracy, I've got the ball sack, I've got the heart. If I get a phone call in 10 minutes to fight a 16 stone guy, I'll go and do it, because that's the way I've lived and I live it, and it's in a sportsmanship way. No enemies, none of that. This message is very important to help the youth, kids with special needs, domestic violence, you name it. That's what this is all about, because I've lived through every segment of that like yourselves. So that's what we're fighting for, guys. The bigger causes. Let these people on YouTube call people the pawn's word and whatever, but they're just wasting their life away. I listened to a bit of that Masters and stuff as well. Masters, nothing but respect for him, mate. Nothing but respect. But it's nothing to do with me, mate. I can't judge. But me personally, it's not my kind of thing, mate. I was in the jail at that age, and when I got out, I was seeing somebody 10-year-old on us, mate. Or 8, 9, had it fake kid tits, and it's just found us after 17 years. It's not my daughter, but that's private. Tori was weird when she shouted it. So the girl that people are going on about that leg kicked, she went away with a man that was doing something over little girls' images. I was 14 and slept with her. She was 21. I got to jail. I was in secure units, Rossi, Pullman. She told my mum I was the dad, so I put my hand up. At 14-year-old, she was 21, right? But I had to keep this secret until I was in the jail, because her brother had a reputation in that, and there were twins in that, right, in my area. And so I put my hand up at 14. When the baby was due when I was 15, I was in a home, but I got out on the weekends. So I used to go and sneak to see her, push my daughter, thinking she was my daughter, back in the jail. Got out, this is ironic, listen to this story. Got out, thinking about my daughter. I went saw him 9 years, right? He was getting to push her about, and that was in the jail. So when I got out, I was jogging down my stream, and I just saw the bird, the leg kick bird. She was like, "Oh, right, Bobby," and I've never felt I was young. I went, "Whose house is that?" She went, "Oh, I live here now." She went, "Come down and have a joint later on," and I cut them in a joint. So I went down, had a joint with her. She was like, "Your daughter's up the stair." So straight away, put it on us, and I was going to say to her, I put my hand up at the age of 14, blah blah blah. So she went, "You better go and tell her the story." So she was 9 at the time, it would be 10. So I went up, she was watching that Frozen. She was like, "I know you're my dad," straight away. This is a sad story, Tori will tell you, everybody knows. So I used to sit in bed with my so-called daughter and read her books, thinking I was being a great dad because the shitty fucking life I was living, right? Kept us away from drugs until near the end, but that was my fault. I put my hand up to that. So, she's like, you need to give her a shower. Now, even though that's my daughter, I've not been like in her life like long enough. I don't know how to fucking shower a baby. You're mad, especially my daughter. I know if I was there for birth all the way up, not a problem. So I'm like, do it. She's like, I've told her to wash her flower bits. I'm like, what the fuck? This is my daughter here. So I was panicking. So I went, darling, get in. So I got in the shower. She went, I know what I'm doing anyway. I went, just you wash yourself. So she went, you need to wash my hair, Dad. And I'm like, that be the fucking, this is funny. I'm like, that be the cap, right? Be the shower hand. Putting shampoo and conditioner in that. So see when I rinsed it, she gone after it. I went, right, Dad, I'll turn around, put your towel on that on you. She jumped out the shower and went, oh my God, shut down the mirror and she went, you can't even wash my hair. I went, and pissed up laughing. She went, I've still got shampoo and conditioner all over my hair. What have you done to me? She went, oh my God, acting like an adult. So I went, I don't know what to do. The next minute, she's came in. How are you getting on with Dad? I'm like, Dad's got shampoo and conditioner in her hair. Thought you washed it. Anyway, she was like, I love my daddy. So I used to take her to school, right? And it was funny. So I used to wake up, and because I've always wore designer clothes and like a haircut every week and that, she was stylish for the 9-10-year-old. She used to go, you're wearing them trainers today to take me to school, you're wearing them jeans, and you're wearing that top. So every morning I would wake up and she would be up for school ready, with her hair done and that. And she would be like, you're wearing that, blah, blah, blah. So I'd wear the clothes my daughter was telling us to. They're smart, obviously. Taking her to school. And then I got a bit of bother at the door, so I got my crossbow. I lapsed for a couple of days, but my daughter was safe and now sold. And I got a crossbow and chased her ex up the road and shot it, right? But I never knew they were on the phone, and it was a setup. So before they came to the door, the pet says, God rest her soul, but she set us up. His mum, that bird, she's got a kid in her guy anyway. So I chased him with a crossbow, shot it, had a half on to be honest, but they phoned the police before they came to my door and went, they knew I had a crossbow, because she was still going up and seeing the kid, obviously, every day. And he was like, oh, tell Bobby I'll buy that crossbow and that of him. So they phoned the police and waited 5 minutes, came down before them to my door, and then tried to put it on me. Said, well, you do it. Both under my stair, chased the main cunt. Well, Wolf it missed him. And then it was just said, yeah, right up Tunbury Avenue. I went, right up by Hazelhead Lane, Old Semi. She stayed on the other side. So I ran, I fucking went Wolf with the crossbow, hid under a jeep, got there half on to B quick as fuck. I was like shit, shite myself. Got that, and the wee sassy in the car, I pushed it up the hole, and I was under the jeep, and I've just seen them running past, going, it's a firearm, blah blah blah, and there's fucking loads of them, sirens and that. So they're like walking back and forward, and I'm under this jeep shitting myself, right? And I'm hearing, yeah, it's a firearm, yeah, he's blah blah blah, he's shot at the person named Paul Allen, I'll say his name, Devi. Yeah, blah blah blah, we can't find him, we can't find the crossbow. And I'm like, fucking business, because it's all on grass. People all know what I'm on about. Some people don't cut the grass. I went Wolf, and it's landed a few Wolf a good bit over. But they filmed it anyway. They filmed it. So this went on for about half an hour. I'm under this jeep, right? He's a football player now. Plays for Ross County. You won't see who it is. I'll just say Michael, get Midge, right? So I'm under his mum's jeep. I put the half ones of brown up there. So I'm getting away with this, I'm thinking in my head, right? And they're running past, they've got police dogs and that, mate. They've not smelt me. I'm getting away with this. And he went, no, we can't find him. He went, we need to go down Hazelhead Lane. I think he's done the back of jumps. So they've ran out the back garden, and I've just heard one copper going, wait, have a look under the jeep. And honestly, guys, I'm like this under the jeep, shit myself. Then he just went pop, and then, we've got him. Grabbed us through the van, the half ones of bees put up in this wee sachet at when I'm under the car. I've got it on, I'm like, oh bash, right and all. So I got carded for that, right? And that's how, when I got remanded for it, that bitch that's got the leg kick, that's just snapped the leg, I was still the cake his dad will just say, right? So I got fully committal for this shit. She came up and saw us and went, the first week, she went, oh, I've got to sign our daughter over to my mum, or social work, because you chased me some with a crossbow. I went, they came to our door. I went, blah, blah, blah. So, start this time, she was my daughter. Come up to see us in the jail. My mum says, Kendall, we'll get to see the Kendall when we want, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, fucking won't, she won't visit, raging, thinking, I've just been with my daughter, enjoying the best time of my life, because I've not been there for 10 years. We become best friends. She's getting me, she's like, her mum was like, it's only me that gets to take her to school. She's embarrassed to people. Every morning she was like, Dad, could you do? So I felt like a superhero, right? And then me and Tori, when was it, babe? Come here a minute, please. Wait a minute. Lucy, her name is. You know. Right, when did I get told my 17-year-old daughter wasn't my daughter? When I was wee, when and what happened, please? This is just part of the story. Right, just say it.
When we were walking along Alexander Street,
Right. What did they shout when she shouted back?
you shouted as Lucy
Say it,
mine.
order.
You shouted as Lucy mine, and she went as
As kind of mine. Not just say KK.
KK mine.
What did she say? As your fuck.
As she said no, she's not.
And she's been told
But-
the story for everybody.
but-
I put my hand up before
but
and she
I-
blamed me because I had a wee reputation. I was a wee spice boy. She used to go, you'll be in my bed when you're 16. So, Tori, haven't I been lied to for 17 years?
Yeah.
But with a daughter. Honestly. So, but that's not the private shit yesterday. That's even fucking worse. But that's private. But that's what she done to me. So, people that keep going on about the leg kick women, she went away with a man that's on Google. Had to get police escorted through Charleston every day because he had threats to his life for me because she went and got on them things, them daft tablets, right, behind my back. But I wasn't here, I was doing my own thing. But she still at the time was my daughter's mum. So she went to that pawn says, well known fact, he's got cameras everywhere. Allegedly the story goes, but she's a liar. She had sex with him. He was done for masturbating over a child, you know what, right? She slept with him. So I went, fucking phone the police in. That's great. Obviously, it's my daughter's mum. Phone the police. I can't get near him. He's got police protection. I'll fucking murder him. I was lost in the plot. She's like, no. I was testing her. I went, you're not being raped. You fucking slept with him, you dirty, naughty one. We were just speaking a week beforehand and my mates watching the UFC, about 20 of it, saying, I went, you fucking joking me? I was buying fucking volume off him. They went, he's in the freezer schedule. I went, what? The fuck have you not told me about this? It's not my area, it's Charleston. So I went, let me see this. Checked on Google. It pops up. His picture and that. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, I've been going and getting V's for him and this and that and taxing him as well at the same time. Going, look, I'll keep them in for your fucking door. Give me a cut or whatever, right? Wow. Caught masturbating over child images. This is a fact. Everybody in Dundee will tell you, right? So I was getting police escorted down to my mates every day in Charleston, every day, right? This went on for a couple of months. Even the sergeant to me to the city went, Bobby, I don't know why they're wanting to protect him so much. They've got daughters and sons, but he's old school. He was a dick to me, but he pulled, I went, stop effing following me. But this was in the past. But that's how I'm telling you the story about the leg kick. We were watching the UFC, but I should have snapped her leg, literally, because she went away with, and you know what? It made it worse. See, at the time before I found out she was my daughter, the kid, I says to the person in question, the leg kick, did that guy, the Ponce, JP, that's his name, right? John Paul. Did John ask our daughter's name? She went, yeah. I went, what, did he ask the second name? She went, oh my god, you make me feel bad. I went, you'll be checking on my fucking daughter's Facebook and social medias to see what she looks like, because that's what he does. So I saw her a few months, about 10 months ago, that's a few months ago to me, whatever, right? And I says, so you're telling me you let me bring a daughter up and I was out of the jail. I put my hand up at 14-year-old. Everybody was saying they were pregnant to me at the time. And I only put my hand up to that because I respected her brother and her. And I was like, she wouldn't lie to me when I was younger. He's been on, she slept with us when I was 14, she was 21. Fact. Company years, the kiddos just turned 18. That I thought was mine. For 17 years. You look like a Tommy Robinson fan. I'm a fan of this boy. Hashtag positivity for life. Bobby's cast positive for life. I'm no fan of no one, mate. I'm only a fan of myself, God, and the missus and my mum. Mate, don't follow any of that, mate. I'm well educated, mate. Politically well educated. I could rip you now, you know what, be any, but when it comes to politics, mate, I could honestly ruin your career on YouTube. So don't even go there. But no, I'm not a supporter of any of that. I've got my views about the way the country should be run. If I was a leader, I'll tell you something, I'd be doing exactly what the Don's doing in America. That's exactly what he's getting people deportated on army crafts. He's getting them all to fuck. They're all killers, they're all rapists, they're killing our women. President Trump's a man. For my birthday, I'm getting a big picture of Donald Trump, right? When he got shot, with a fight, fight, fight. I wrote a tune and it goes like, you've heard it, brought up on the street, but I thought of Donald Trump in that wee segment, because just that man, nearly 80, getting shot, getting right back up. He's a multi-billionaire, could go and walk away, but he's looking at his country and going, I'm having another fucking home run at this shit, man. Got yourself popular by going on Logan Paul's podcast. I know they're all divvies, but they've got fucking Paul. Logan Paul's podcast. I saw Donald Trump on Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Joe Rogan's a part of his team, Elon Musk, the man that could make special everything. This man's called Elon. Think about it. Elon. Every picture of Elon Musk, look at him. He looks different in every picture. Look at his ears, his hairline and that. I'm not listening to plot, me and Tori have just it. He's for another planet. That man's creating things that's shooting cars up to Mars. Sorry, that was Danny G that done that, forgot about that. Danny G was the first one to ever land on Mars. Flying backflip. With Tony on his back, believe it or not. 1962, 4th of June, 7 o'clock at night. Watched it live. Only 2 channels back then. No jump off your curtain. No, that's my pal. No, this guy stays in Charleston. John Paul's, no, that's my mate. If you're curtain, he's from Charleston, right? He puts on Fife accents, Edinburgh accents, Dundonian accents, and a Ouija accent, because he's moved all around. He's got glasses. He thinks he's a bit of scrapper, because when I used to go before I found this out, he used to go, morning spare room, and he used to have punch bags and fucking shit like that, and she was like an MMA kind of guy. But he was nothing. See, when I found out about him, she was going around and getting them for him, sitting me on her own, and then they fall asleep. Then his me twangers, she wakes up, she says, and that's in it. And but lies. Good luck to you anyway, and I mean that. Good luck to you. But people stop going on about that Leckett, because that was fucking about gently going to hit a bird and put it on social media. If it was for real, come on, man, get me it. I would rather be a lifer than a fifer. I've got some good Fife pals. I've got a lot of good Fife pals. Mark Wishart's one of them. He's the only guy I went in a Garpy and got absolutely battered for. But so big shout to Mark Wishart, one of the hardest guys in Fife. I went in rattling. Jackson was there, Rockwell. They were all in the exercise yard, and there was only Mark Wishart for Fife. You'll know for Fife in the chat. Mark Wishart and a few, 2 of his boys, and other names are Scottish, this, that, and that. Guys like the fucking Hulk. So I'm skinnied up, making him a detox, and I went, mate, got a skin for my boy. He went, I've got 4, obviously jail bound. I went, who you talking to, you fucking dafty? Wait till we get back in, you're getting, you know what. But so went in and so when we got opened up, we went for a straighten up, and the boys went, put the latch on. What does that Bobby do? Kick the door shut. Him stuck in the gaff with his fucking tank, that's fucking a K1 world champion. People off here fights him no, he touches everybody. But anyway, see the respect I got for that. So I remember going whack whack, catching him with two belters. It never buzzed him. And he just came to us and started to haymaking us. I saw stars in your eyes. Wow, stars were everywhere. I went against the cell door and I was bobbing and weaving. The shots missing us. And people up in the showers on the second flat went, Bobby, we fucking heard his digs, man, when you were bobbing and weaving. Because people were in the shower, but Big Jackson and that were at the door going, you're getting the face taken off you like my older squad. Saying, will you fucking locking the door for to me? But Mark gave me none but respect. But he'll tell you this story. He's got a lot of respect for us. And says to him, wait till I get my detox and we'll go in the shower tonight and have a straightener, right? So he's like, here's some fucking boys. So I'm like, yeah, that was lucky. He got lucky, right? Wait till I get the detox, I'll pump this up, right? So I got my DI recording back in the day and my two blues. And I was bouncing about in my top, I was skinnied up, thinking there was a man in the hall. What's happening, boy? What's happening? You in the shower for a straightener? The boys have came over, man, here, listen. Jojo Darcy and that boy's a respect for five. Bobby, he's a fucking nutter. He's like fucking a traveller, but he's one fucking world, this, that. People know him in the jail, nobody fucks with Mark Wishart. It was only that divvy that fucking went in the gaff, kicked the door shut, worst mistake of my life. And see when I was like, he had his like on the back, I could not throw back. It was like that wee, a fucking smart rabbit under him for fucking months, got caught, waiting on my detox, got caught with nothing obviously, went and rattling, got battered to him. He picked us up, because the screws ran at the gaff. He's picked us up, if I had blood running down my nose, and I couldn't get out of that. We're sitting on the bed, the screws come in, and they're like, we're silent, he's wiping us quickly, he's like, respect. But I don't know who this guy is. I know he's Mark Wishart, but that's me, but the poolie's got in the jail. So when I went out the next day to exercise, I just heard my name, Fideo, you'll know what I'm on about. And every fifer gave me a bit of B, or a bit of subby. They went, Bobby, what? I went, what was it? I couldn't believe it. Are you the guy that went, you the wee chat that like went in the gaff with Mark Wishart? I went, what about it? He's like, you fucking nuts. That's my boy. He's this, that and that. He went, yeah, you look, your face is only like that. I went, I'll go get him here. He went, no, he's a short though. He went, put your hand for it. Nah, stiffy. I went, proud of him, my man. He's like, there's a couple of subbies in there, but Bobby, down the middle, but what is it? Boys are like, you're parking. And I'm like, what? He's like, you went in the gaff with Mark Wishart. What is it? Anthony the big man, skinnied up. And what is it? With the boys behind us. There you go, both. Like, business. So we'll see Mark in the hall later on that night. He's like, Bobby, me and my gaff. And I'm like, ho, in your gaff. Caught us off guard, me on my own. He's like, man in my gaff. Well, I thought, if he slams the door and wants to go for it again, I'll take the doing. Because he ain't beating this man me up with a weapon. So I went over and followed him. And he's went in his gaff, he shut the door over. He went sat on the bed. So sat on the bed, on the bottom bunk, and B up. He sat next to us. He went, you needing a bit of brum? I went, Mark, I could do, I'm needing a bit. I had a wee bit put away, but I was on and out. I need a wee bit. He went, open the magazine, it was fucking parking. He went, scoop, gives about 2 grand, he was outside. He went, I got the most of respect for you. I saw him after that time and time again, but I spoke to Lorraine's son, she knows him when they were out after the fight. And he went, I went, tell him I was asking for him. But people all know Mark Wishart, but that's a true story. Here in the chat for 5 phone him, he'll tell you. But so that's what happened to me, I got battered. First time in my eyes. Never knocked us out, but if the screws never heard it and that, of course he would have.
Yes, please.
Our police came in today and dropped off some qualities to this wee part, gave Victoria flowers and that. Our police popped in, I forgot to tell you, my police popped in, with his wife family to her. Brilliant people. So that's me just clearing a few things up there. That's all what I'm doing, clearing a few things up, just to say to these guys, if you think that's domestic violence on that video, I'm sorry, but I am an advocate for domestic abuse. I had to watch my mum go through horrific shit. that was a bit of fun. But I know say should have snapped her leg because what she went on and done. Well, put it that way. See, about 2-3 months ago after she says that, nothing to do with me on my brother's grave. Somebody went, she's been ran out that house. I went, oh sure, nothing to do with me. So she got ran out that house and me and herself. So what goes around comes around. 17 years pretending I've got a daughter. Fucking sending me off. No, not honestly. And the news I got yesterday. Wow. And about the limo. And about the guy pulling out. But I'll be honest with you, I've got two opponents, I got told last night. Can't announce them, but I've got two opponents, so I'm just either waiting on the phone call or I'm waiting on just things. We're running the paper again today, the courier. Or it was yesterday. I think it was today. It was today. My mate told us. I'll block him. I'll block that divvy. Wait a minute. Let me block him. Jealous people, guys, honestly, hashtag positivity for life and all that. Amanda, Robert Corbett. Okay, Mr. Robert. How are you doing, rap? Raspy Nesbitt and all that. Ashley Shepherd, how are you? Tom, how are you? Bobby brings all the sound people. That's it, mate. This channel's about sound people, mate. We talk facts. Ashley Shepherd's in the chat. She's a well-known Dundonian. She'll tell you the stories. Curry as well. A lot of people. Mike Abbott, big shout out, bro. Mike Abbott, big Mike Abbott. He's a mod as well. Amanda's got a family in fight. Oh, you're fucked about it. Ashley, that's what I mean. Tori, what was that limo place called again? We've got that much going on with you fighting and that. I've got him in fight mode. What's that place called again?
Enchanted.
Sorry, I've got a lot
Limo.
this is important. Enchanted limos. We are not happy with this.
No, you're not.
We need a full refund. My mates certainly do anyway. There was no organised crime at all. They're saying it was organised crime. Was it? How what we up to like? Meeting Pablo Escobar and that? Come on, get a grip. Be back in a minute. Got to go to the toilet. Because they're talking piss like Uncle Bobby for the honest lies. Now I'm not get a piss. No a tin of beans though. I didn't piss in a tin of beans. I piss in the Quality Street fucking tub. I'm better than that. I'll piss in that Bob. You could piss in the beans. The Heinz beans and all that. What are you watching, babe? Buffy. Yeah, watching. So weird to be weirdo.
No.
So I used to be like, silly things.
Shut up, you.
Greek mythology. Well done, Dave. You got some Greek mythology.
Yeah,
Was that fun?
yeah.
Enjoy. Be serious and saying enjoy. Tora. What's that? The reviews of that place? The reviews of the place.
Everybody
Enchanted.
enchanted limousines. Enchanted.
No, I can't do the same. With the
Baby
reviews.
enchanted with love. Not enchanted, right?
I was saying.
Right.
I was saying.
Not enchanted. I don't want to see. Thank you, the fucking phone enchanted.
Love you too. I love you more. You need to. Where's my vape?
I've not got that.
You want one? Here's the vape. I bought it.
Got that. Hmm?
It's alright, it's no funny. It's no funny, no one's funny.
Worrying me.
I'm the funniest cunt here, so start fucking banning me up. Stop banning me up.
So I know how funny.
Enchanted limousines. Everybody please, the loyal hardcore ones to the channel, the best channel on YouTube. Big up to Baz as well. Listen, me and Baz said there'll be disagreements, but listen, it was only entertainment. That's it. And I was just being honest, but I do know his cousin, like 100%. I know his cousin well. So, but yeah, somebody was asking us about the Masters situation, and I can't speak bad about Masters. I'm not that kind of guy, man. I've spoke to him behind the scenes and that. Now, if he's saying, I watched the wee bit of his live, only watched 25, half an hour of that, as I'm busy, and I saw him getting a lot of stick in the comments. But personally, if that was me, that's just me, I'm speaking for me. I've always went me, girls older than this, all the time. And that's just the way I roll. I'm just speaking about me. But well, 40 Masters for it, none of my business. If he's telling, if my mate's telling us on his channel that the girl was 16, 17, but also could people please fill me in? Is there a girl that's came out and said that, but I think she's been paid. I've not been following the whole script, but listen, ain't a divvy, me and my boys know. I think somebody's paid somebody to say that. I don't know who Masters is having beefs with, I don't follow that on YouTube. I'm only here for this cause here, and the boys, Deezer, Jen, Big Dan, Big D, the Twinnies, just the young team, everybody. Rory, big shout out to chat, as always, my inspiration. Amanda, that's what I said to Tori. We ain't daft, you know that, like yourselves. I watched it and went, As soon as I heard a girl appeared on a panel, I clicked and went, why would you have not came out a year ago, 2 years ago? Do you understand? Why is all of a sudden, and it could be a random bird. Nobody knows what this bird looked like. And see, when I've seen the grooming comments, I'll educate you a wee bit on this. People are saying Masters groomed her. How could Masters have groomed somebody? I'm not being cheeky. Masters has not got a pot to piss in. What was he grooming her with? What? Just, hi baby, I love you. To a wee girl? I don't think so. Grooming, I've watched it, and I've actually privately, but grooming's when somebody's trying to buy you all the time, spending money on you, getting your nails done, your hair done, buying your Louis Vuitton handbags. So I want to know, and we'd like to understand, why Masters is allegedly groomed this girl, because grooming sessions and whatever take up to a couple of months. When you see the paedophile hunters, they're great people. I could not do that job, because I could not stand in front of one of them and read what the decoys have to, all that dirty shit. Honestly, some of them, honestly, I tip my hat off to them. I watched the guy who was in the jail room and showed Tori the paedophile hunters, and I could not believe it. I went, I was in a hall with him, man. he's been speaking to a 14-year-old going, I'll give you a prop if you come up and that. And she was going up and getting prop. You don't know who I'm on about. I won't say his name on here because he's a wee snake. Probably at the channel shut down. But you just know, Alessia t-shirt, everybody's around them. And I'm like, they're Glaswegian boys, I know divvies, and they're around them, and they're like, you're lucky we're protecting you. Because all the fucking families come up, and they're shouting, you beast. And this guy was their mates. So it's just like, both, a big shock. But I could not do that job. But you've got to have receipts. Was people back in the day, 1946, when Masters was with his bird, was people on YouTube about to see Masters grooming her? Is there witnesses to like Masters grooming? Because that's a very serious accusation come from a man that's not got a criminal conviction for any domestics, no shopliftings. 168, and the reason 164, the reason I've got all them is because it was on a supervision order for the age of 10 and a half to 11 on an ASBO. So every charge I committed, I went off for when I was 16, so that's why I've got that many. I've showed you, as I was the first person to get my act out. It took us 2.5 hours to go through the charges, and then I've been around a lot of smart people, and I'm smart to understand that, like, if my mate turned around to me and went, and he was 24, and slapped me a 16-year-old last week, he'd probably get knocked unconscious, and for the boys as well. But that's just in this day and age. But you can't be saying people are grooming people, man, come on. Allegedly, what I heard from Masters was, she got a Masters' name on tattooed on the back or something. I was like, that's a very strange place to get a tattoo, because Tory was like, no, so when I would never get your name on my back because you would never see it. Then I was like, a tattoo on the back. But she still got his name on the back, so if this bird's the real McCoy, she should show the tattoo on her back unless she's had it removed, obviously. But I think they put somebody up to it, personally. I ain't just saying that. I have nothing to do with it. I swear on my brother's grave in this cause, I don't know who Masters is arguing with me. I don't keep up to. I watched a wee bit of his live today, and I jumped in the chat, and Big Buzzes as well, because I spare time. And I thought I'd support him, give him a wee shout out on that and whatever. That's all it was, to jump in the chat to say alright to everybody. Hope everybody's having a no bad day. We're all getting there in different places and whatever, but you cannot be saying you groomed a 16-year-old, because no one was there to witness this shit. If you get my drift, you've got to have receipts, like receipts. You can't just go, he was grooming. And if you slapped me a 16, 17-year-old in my book, but this is just my book. Look, my missus. First Christmas picture in my life. Out of jail. Clean. My missus is 41. I'm 35 next week. So, personally, it's not my kind of shit. Obviously, Tori is perfect. 7-year-old on me. That's what I need. Somebody mature. She's a mum. Lost a kid to her. And you know the script. They're more experienced. So I'm all good. But talking about Masters' situation, nothing to do with me. If you set me a 16-year-old, I don't want to know about it. But I would not cut ties with him. I would say, bro, behind the scenes, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. But it's legal, but in my book, it's illegal. And that's just me, my message, for me speaking about the boys and that as well. If you ask my boy on camera, ballied up, I'll got one of them. Mate, what would you sleep with a 16-year-old? If you were 24, and we'll see the reaction we'll get. But you can't be calling Masters that, honestly. You can't. You cannot be calling a guy, especially that word, the M word, because he said me a 16-year-old, allegedly. His words, I heard him saying it as well. She's meant to be on camera live. Could somebody please fill me in? What live was his bird on? Was I only told him watch it to see if I could see shit through her story? Because Master says she changes her age 3 times. So I need to see this, to see what's going on. Because I clock everything. Trust me. Do you think Masters is the N word? No. I could tell Masters is a funny guy, upbeat guy. You could probably pull bars, people could laugh, but you probably could. Even like, he's admitted he's in shape and that. Masters is a hilarious guy. He's always upbeat. He's never depressed. he's never acted shady, like, if I've been about, like, following him. I've spoke to him behind the scenes. He's not that kind of guy, man. He's a man's man. So, honestly, I would have sussed it, man. Probably is. But, if I'm not a betting man, but I was, to put, like, my life on it, as master as it N-word, no. Definitely not. You cannot be tarnishing the guy with that. He's not been done me in it, and it was legal. He says it in his own words. It's not my story. I'm just saying, like, people have asked me my opinion. My opinion is, if it was me, I would, no, not a chance. That's not my DNA. But he never got charged with none. So people could say to him, that's bang out of order with your opinion. Like, what were you thinking, mate? Like, you were 24, so he was 16, 17. And get his explanation. But I don't think, that's just my opinion. People could agree, disagree, but please take it with a pinch of salt. I'm a wise man. You can't be calling people like that, them kind of names. David Curry, how are you doing, mate? My man, Uncle David Curry's in the house. One of the Dundee's finest. I've got something to do it. So, please complain about the limo place. We'll get at least 3-4 people. It's just to give the boys back what they deserve. They got nothing back, not even a penny. And it wasn't that. I'm not caring about that. It was like an hour. It's like selling a guy a car, he says, right? And going an hour later. So just say you pay, just say $1,500 for a car, right? Example. An hour later you phone the guy and go, oh, mate, you need to bring that car back. And he's like, but I paid for it. And you take your car back. How would you do that? He's paid the money for it. So, for 4 hours. So for an hour, you should get at least $1,000 back. Because, or whatever. Example. Probably in my life as well, in this situation. But they're saying on the phone, organised crime and shit like that. Trying to but the papers aren't putting me down. So keep going, papers. You just keep phoning us. I'll only give you good stories. I told you that, Jimmy. You're a good journalist. But do not F us over. Because once this gets bigger, I've got people, travellers from Ireland that are coming up, want to come up to fight on this show. I've got a big name. You'll be surprised if you're done that way. That's want to fight on the show. Because he saw what's going on in that. And it's not against me. But he fancies it. Some of you love him, some of you hate him. So he's got the opportunity, and he's been spoke to, and he's allegedly going for it. So you could see, Danny Christie's boxing somebody else as well. But that needs to be a warm-up fight, I would say. But he's got options. Is it Decker? Nope. Nobody will ever find out until the guy rocks up. Pollyanna gets a request for Ashley Shepherd. She's saying, 2 Dundee birds in the chat. You know I don't chat pony. But we need to complain to that place. It's absolutely scandalous, man. Trying to put Dundee back on the map, Scotland on the map, right? Fair enough, we've been in the papers twice in the last week. That's all good. Good publicity. Any publicity is fucking good publicity, right? And I know the journalist very well, as I've explained to us. I put his on loudspeaker. He's entitled to get to hear what's going on. But sometime privately I need to speak to him, obviously. His phones is non-stop. His boss phones is non-stop. How far is this going to go and blah blah blah? Well, it's going to hit the stars. It's going to probably be bigger than like half of their events anyway. Because see in Dundee, we come out in force. Look at that. I said there was over 1,000 people. Travellers with families, 6-year-old wee girls, 7-year-old wee boys, 3-year-old wee kids in prams. They were all there to see a fight. But guess what? They never got what they came up to see, but big up to the lot of them anyway. I've got a lot of good selfies with a lot of girls with their kids. Big up to the kids, youth. You stay #positive for life, and you'll get places. Nutcase, no. This guy's dealt with me and a certain man from Mid-Craigie. Put good headlines in. I won't say who, an old OG. My friend anyway, but he's doing his own thing. But that's why I trust him. Because he's knew George for years and we were in the telly together before the Ben Hatchie shot me and George. So I know he told us on the phone that he still speaks to a certain person. George will just say his name is. Not what the names used would come up with, it's private. So I trust him through him because he's told me Jimmy's brand new. So, and Jimmy says, you, and just say the guy, George, it's not that George is used, I'm thinking about, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, he's always spoke highly of you and says you always put the truth in and even backtrack and put good publicity in, not a problem. If you want access, all here is battering, as long as we've got good publicity for the city. So I care about getting Dundee back on the map where it belongs, getting everybody up on floors, getting arenas, getting these complexes filled up. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm getting messages to box on that WC. What, babe? What's that thing called? The ultra white collar boxing's in my area, Adler. They've been in touch with me through the fight, so they're telling me to pick 6 tickets up, right? In messages, Bobby, you have 6 tickets. I'm like shiting myself, going, what am I fighting? Which brilliant, but am I turning up to be a special guest in on screen at this fight club? Fuck knows. But I've got messages for this club, either one wants to fight in March in the complex of mad £300 for tables and everything, or I've got to pick tickets up. All the money goes to charity, just showing. What? All the money goes to charity of your choice. So these people have got in touch with me, obviously through that going viral. And I think they just want to throw me on the show or appear as a special guest and box the main event on my own turf, Adler, where it all started for me, in that complex. But honestly, guys, I'm not talking shite here. I was on Saturday, I would have beaten 90% of the population up there. Trust me. See the zone I was in and how big and strong I feel compared to having that flu with that spark. Honestly, I was a 16.5 stone guy coming at me. I had the flu and still took these shots, obviously, at ease. So my chin's been checked. 17 stone coming to a whack. Well, that was a flash knockdown down the fucking thingy. That's how we jumped up and protested and got away with it. And that was his cousin. He's brand new. Fair play, man. So he knows his stuff. So that was not a knockdown. That was a flash knockdown. Caught us, but I wouldn't have put us down. When I went back footed it and went both in the ditch. That's how. But so that there was no knockdowns. Who, Davey? Who got the sack? Who got the sack? Ashley Shepherd. The old Adler, you were a wee nutcase. So were you. So were you. So were you. So were you, Ashley. Fuck, you bad as it, you cunt. You were the female, I'm the guy. Fuck, you were the female, up to no good as well, but you've changed your life, well done. Well done. That day I walked in and saw you in the Cairn Centre working, could not believe it, I was like so proud of you. And I was in a shitty place. This was a few years ago. Walked in, so sitting working in the drug place, my pal in the chat, Ashley. I went, wow, all official. So how are you doing? I'm like, shite. But how are you? Well done, proud of you. How did you get there? You're sitting at the main desk. She's like, just hard work. I was like, well done. Honestly, true story, I should tell you. Never been done before. Paul, I know Dennis Clancy well. I used to sit with him quite a lot. Do you new fighters for your show? Anybody's welcome, mate. We've got plenty of people, even my neighbours and that are up for it, mate. They could all have a knock, mate. I've asked my neighbours, they're all family, man, but the training and that, I've got 3 people, my neighbours, that are up for a good knock, so nobody immediately went Bobby. I wouldn't box you, mate. I went obviously, with neighbours and that, and I'd punch your heads off you anyway. I told them straight. I would punch your head off you and you. That's Uncle Davy. Davy's different gravy. So listen to him. Paul Fair. It's just to help the youth and that, mate. It's nothing to do with money and that, mate. There's nothing getting says about money. It's only a Hugo Boss one, mate. There's no Hugo Boss, bro. Do that. Yeah, of course, Ashley. Like that. Always. Through everything. Same with Tory as well. Cheers, bro. Ashley, Tory's always spoke highly as well. Of course, has. We've known you fucking all our lives. We've grew up together. So we've got a few special guests. Yeah, maybe give Deck a shot against one of the big champs in Dundee if he's willing to take it. But I don't think he will. But he might take it. But my mate's a fucking animal, honestly. He's about 6'8". He's won every belt you could think of. You probably saw him on camera, but Decker wants that fight. It's here for you. And it's fair play. You'll get fair play. You're a fighting man, you say, so you'll need to step up and fight one of the big dogs, mate. And that's just, I ain't cheating you, mate. He's a boxer, you're a boxer. Same size, mate. He's probably a couple of stone heavier than you. He's 6'8", mate. But you're welcome. Now, I'm going to start your live if you want, pal. I'm going to jump off in about 5 minutes. I just came in to like see how everybody was doing, let the chat flow, and it's flowing. We're getting big numbers in. Tory's going to start co-hosting it with us, obviously some nights. We'll get different content. Nah, man, about 6 from me. The chat flowing, is it? Remember the message. Wait a minute to get my belt. Need to get the belt. What's the champ's belt bit? He's got to shine it first.
Just to be on your own boxing sequence. Yeah.
The champ is back. You see this belt here? This belt is still the champ's belt because I'm still here to fight. Trust me on that. But as I says to the boys, give me a few days. I'm entitled to the break and to get a couple of hard day training under my hat. So that'll be like another week. 2 stone on, and we'll see how we go. will defend this belt. This belt's getting kept. It's going nowhere. So if you want to come up and fight for the belts, these are welcome. Definitely, 100%. Anybody's welcome. Mate, it's because it's a proper belt, mate. I've got one at a proper event, mate, a pure high level, mate. That's what I mean. It's not just the daft belt, mate. This was one for me, mate, that I'm off on deck with the fight with. He's won everything. Elite, yes. Yeah, no. That's what I mean. That belt's like fucking being one at the top the top is the highest level you could possibly think about, apart from obviously inside that, like the UFC and the boxing. This belt, champion, look, champion everything. I'm the champion. This is how he's gave me it. Because this belt will be the first belt probably in Britain to be defended and won, and it's been won at a fucking high level. See, if it was just a wee amateur belt or something, that's different. But it's been won at the top level. At the Highland Games, etc., and the boxing and everything he's done. So, my man, this is, you know, the boys want this belt to stay with me, and this belt ain't going fucking nowhere. You'll need your fucking army to take this belt off me. I'm telling you that now. Trust me, the more days I train, I had the flu that last week, and I could not get me out of there. And I was like, no eating for 2 weeks and that. People are in trouble. A lot of people are in trouble. I'm being serious here. I'm not being cocky. I think it's hilarious that it lasted that long. Fucked with the flu. Couldn't breathe. A tank coming towards it, swinging just ruthlessly. My gloves were waterlogged. Fucking sitting in the back for 6 months. Bobby froze my ass tore it. Oh wow. It's like that hanging. The gloves aren't really hanging pulling us to the fucking ground. Fucking hell, man. 2 arms like a monkey on all fours. Eh, babe?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Bobby boy doesn't care. Bobby boy, it's a phone call. Teaser will tell you. Yeah, what is it, boy? Got a fight for you. Pick us up. Is that a sportsmanship bit? Of course it is. Right, okay, no problem. Josh Taylor's an update, unachieved and bullied off Carroll. Definitely agree with that. I love Josh. But Jack Carter won that fight. Listen, you're a boxing, whatever. You know you're boxing. Josh got the head boxed off him for Jack Carter. The biggest upset probably in my time, because it was on the Josh Taylor hype train. When Lopez beat him, Faze went like down the road training with that mob. I think he's totally changed when he went with Ben Davison as well. His style changed. He was better. I can't remember who he was first with, but I remember when he first came on the scene. Shane McGuigan. He was with Shane McGuigan. He should have stayed with I know people say they're snakes and that, but see the way he was boxing when he was with Shane McGuigan. He was winning all the time. And then he went with Ben Davidson and he became sloppy. His speed was gone, his accuracy, his feet movement. Then he went down to that fucking, what's his name, Smithy at Beefy and that gym down the road. What's his name? He was in Liam Smith, the Eubank fight. What's his name? He's a good cunt. Tells the truth. Dundee, mate. Dundonian, Scottish. Hit them like buttons, please. He's in one language. He's in one gear. He's a champion. Undefeated. Turned up to every fight arranged. As long as it's been like no beef. Right, because I'm a born again Christian. And I've still got my belt. I'm still the champ. So please call us a champ. Please. I would be pretty delightful if you started calling Bobby Boy the champ. Thank you, Stacey. What a film that was, you mate. The Rocky film. Class. If you don't know what I'm on about, type in on YouTube Bobby K the People's Champ. Stacey's made the Rocky film with Bobby Boy's face on it, and it's absolutely brilliant editing. That'll be there for the rest of my life, so thank you very much. Champ, thank you. The champ, wanting to defend his belt. All these cunts, these Brett Mays and that, need 6-week training camps in 12 weeks. Bobby Boy took on a phone call, but unfit with the flu. But listen, I can't complain because he probably had the flu as well. But I haven't asked him that question. That's no question I'd like to put over to that guy. So, by the way, mate, did you have the flu like me? Is that what you're fucked up? But nah, on a serious note, nobody's beating a fit Bobby Kay, trust me. My jab's too crisp, I'm too I'm too, honestly, too quick. Ask Danny Christie about all that. That's how he's like vibrations of the one through mind. I put them vibrations there. See when I went sparring with Danny, went whack through the guard, the t-shirt I've still got with Danny's signature with his blood there, as you're all aware of. Then Danny made a video and says Bobby Kay's got some fucking power. And that was him, Kenny, that somebody else that took us on the pads, was it somebody high class, that went, wow, for a novice, never been in a gym before, you hit like that. Well, Danny Christie's nose felt it. Ain't been big-headed. He was against the ropes, he was doing his shit, and I went, woof, with 16 Aussies on, got through his guard, burst his nose. I went, sorry mate. And he was like, oh my man, he was laughing about it. Just started hanging the blood on the t-shirt, and I thought, I'll get him to sign that. And that's where I got Danny Christie's t-shirt. And then he became British champion and that, so...
Yeah, mate, go and get onions for the tea.
Yeah.
Go and get them.
Get us that one of the yogurts, please. See the yogurt, so I get the protein in that. One of us a protein shake as well. Cheers. No, mate. The police stopped that. The police stopped our good work, mate. The police stopped it. We're only trying to create a greatness in the city in Scotland and beyond. And if they let us like do this, I says to them, listen. I says to them, I guarantee you on Saturday, your crime rate went from 80%, 100% to about 94%. And he was like, I agree with you. He went, it's not been that busy tonight, apart from yous. I went, exactly. So if you look at it on yet, we're saving you a fucking job, or not. We're keeping everybody away from the streets. Is it us going mad, or is it the journalists and that against it? People hating on the situation. We're going to succeed. Trust me on that. People never expected Bobby Kay and his boys to come on the scene and just sweep it up. There's going to be talks of limos and that bought here for the people. And honestly, and it'll be us. So mate, every time you want to come and fight, guys, on the show, once it's legit and legal, once the boys, once it's all sorted, when we sit down and talk business, proper business, then there'll be undercard fights, the youth. But most of them are boxers, so it'll be great wee matchups. Great wee ring girls and that. Might send Victoria out there as a card girl. You never know. So the champ still got his belt, and no one could debate the fact that this belt's been put up in the line. But people will say, you're the favourite, Bobby, it's your boys. No, it's his boys as well. I got gifted the belt because it's my journey, they believe in me, they want me to keep this belt and keep it tight to my chest, I believe. Well, that's just what the vibes I get and when I get talked to. So they want me to keep this belt, let's keep fighting and keeping this belt. Defending it, and that's that. Any comers, there's not going to be like, is he like 18 stone and that. That's not going to be an issue. But we're being real about the situation, obviously, because the MPs and that, they're on us, so we're going to need to fight it, sort of. I'll give 2 stone away, not a problem. Not a problem, tops. So I'm easy with that. Mate, I would have boxed the head off him last week. Trust me on that. See if I was fit like now, I would have stopped ending. See the first, when I went whacking, had him spinning the first 10 seconds, I would have finished him. I was fucked with that bug. Honestly, I walked in the door with Tori at 10 to 5 at night. My mate phoned me, Bobby, Georges want to fight you again tonight. I'm like, fucked. And I'm like, not a problem, bro. That was it. But he pulled out, obviously. Then the other wee cunt for Curtin, the hard wee cunt pulled out. He's went missing in action. And then he stepped up, this guy. So I was waiting about for 5 hours. Am I fighting? Am I not fighting? Am I fighting? Am I not? No. Yeah, no. So it was one of them ones. It was a spar of anything. It was a spar. It was just a wild spar. So You saw glimpses of me there with the jab and that, but you only saw 2% because I could not breathe properly. He was probably the same, but that's just that. But yeah, so this is a journey I'm going to look back on in years to come and go, that's where it all began. I'll never forget any of our subscribers or mods once we hit the pinnacle of whatever's going on here. But I could tell you that a lot of good things are coming to us. You better get yourself that way to manifest anything. See this here, this is the best book ever. Life Recovery Bible, 12-step program, right? Tory got it for a Christmas for the priest because we could not find it anywhere, but they managed to get it. And we've been practicing the 12-step program. So what that means is basically once we've studied the whole book, I'm sort of qualified then to I'm qualified to help people anyway, I think. But people need to want it. See, if you don't want a change in life, you're never going to come off drugs. Drugs were not meant to be for me. How do you think I've got my boys back? Because I've always been a decent cunt. But drugs, the demon, had all this. But I finally got let loose, and I'm back with the boys. Big things are happening. Hope you're well as well, my brother. Hope you're well as well, my man. Don't trust masters. No, I've not got an issue with your mate. I don't speak to masters on our mate. But as far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business, mate. Honestly, I've got my own shit going on, mate. Private shit. And real life stuff. A relationship I'm working on. Religion, myself. Training. Keeping myself in shape. Lived experience, bro. Ashley Shepherd. That's it, Ashley. It's going to be something that's never been done before, in my opinion. Because once we start making this thing bigger, your kids are going to want to start joining because you're getting a bit of recognition. And people on Dundee buzz for the weekend, even though we're all older. The party not stopped. But nights like that, I look at a few years ago with the fires. Wow. It's like Hollywood, but it's a good area. The Cromwell Force, honestly, the Cromwell Force. Next enemy territory. I wouldn't have been in that fucking territory 10 years ago, but the good thing is, we've all grew up. That's our past. We don't talk about it. If you're 100% safe and kit in, but 5, 7, 8 years ago, I'd be like, fuck that, going through there, like I'm on. But now, I've walked about Kent for the last couple of years, because they're all brand new, every single one of them, every one of them, and they've always stopped and gave me like a telling off and said, get your fucking self off that shit. They've always done it, they've always said I'm better than that, and I've always believed in me, obviously it was in the man, the champ with the belt, that I was too good for that, so he says I've got to get a tidy bird, like that, quick, easy work, tidy bird, but I never knew, it was my soulmate that I picked. I had to pick up about 40, and I went, Tory, come with me. And then I said, boy, right up to Tory's. You know the story, Morning Glory. Bounced away, inspired by a wee fanboy from it, came across and we touched with him. I was just waiting next to Victoria, but I shot myself when I woke up next to him. I was like, well, now she's intimidating me. Pure intimidated. No joke, she was intimidated. Got myself a bird, settled down, and just because I knew that I had to get back to church. Something that always gravitates me back to church. I do not know what it is, obviously it's God, but it's always happened to just me. My mates don't go to church and that. My mates don't believe in that. Some of them do, some of the travel community do. Big up, you know who you are. They were on camera last week. Some of them just got a reborn as well. Reborn, so it was good to speak in that kind of language as well. Like, oh, you're a Christian? You joking me? No, blah blah blah. Oh, speaking to them, just acting like me and you, Christians, travellers, brilliant females, my mates, his sisters and his missus and that. Scouts, is it? Bobby, you being up the fuzzy. No, Pollyanna, darling, listen to me. My man, listen to me, darling. Come into King, because guess what? I promise you, to hand to God, right hand to God. See, when they come at me with the hate, I love the hate. Trust me, see when I come off camera, I'm bouncing off them walls, me ADHD, right? So I don't really care. See, see negative things, I do not absorb them, because they're not my friends, they're behind a fucking faceless account. My boys phone me and turn up and see me, and my family, Tory's family, my priest, his missus, blah blah blah, and turn up my door. So as soon as I'm off this darling, don't worry about me. Honestly, cheers anyway. No, not one bit of hate will make me lapse. I lost my brother and fucking let him down. But see this time, drugs are not for me. If I'd plenty, I could have lapsed yesterday with the kind of news I got, but it's private. 90% of the people would have lapsed with the news I got told yesterday. Wow. Couldn't sleep all night, told my mate privately, it's mad, it's great one that, wow. But anyway, it is what it is. It's life, is it? I suppose. But we'll all go through the same shit. But if they want to come at the champ with the hate, they get disposed like that, honestly. They get ridiculed and they cry in their bed. But once I'm finished with them, look at some of the replies. I shut them down with 2 sentences. They know, don't mess with the king, because the king knows who you are. The king will always come back. And the king's not here acting like the big shot. I ain't no big shot. I'm just fighting for my city, Dundoney in Scotland, and showing the youth there's other ways to life than drugs and gat and knives and shit. Because we've got the wounds all over our body to prove that ain't good life when you've got stab wounds, burn wounds, and it's not fucking nice. So we need to direct them in a positive route. And this is what this message is like about. And maybe champ, kids with special needs as well. That's been added to the message for it, because I forgot about that. That's been added to this message. Because I've got nieces and nephews that are autistic and that sort of story. So that should have been in the message anyway. But that is in the message. Because I became close with a wee guy, and he's a wee inspiration. And he's following the journey. You even watch it, so big shout out with Rory. You're the people's champ, son. You always will be. Rory, you're the champ. This will be your belt, son. Once Bobby plays finished with this is defended, son, a few times. 37, son. This will be yours. You can keep that. It's coming back to you, my man. You're the champ. You're the champ. You should have that belt, mate. You're the proper champ. I'm just doing it for your entertainment, son. And like, now you're in my mind. Oh, well, let's just say, I'm not going to fight in front of you to let you down, mate. That's all I'm going to say. So, I was not coming to fight in Saturday to get not punched about. I was coming to take heads off and put people like facing a serious bad condition. Seriously, I'm not acting, I'm just saying the way I was feeling, how fit and fluent and honestly, on fire. And it would have been a devastating knockout in my opinion, and that's just my opinion. I'll say my opinion. That's what I think. I think I'm too strong, my jab's too good, blah blah blah. I've not got to show that yet, but you've got to see the boxing on the back foot and the hooks and the uppercuts for mad angles. You'll get to see that. give us a break. I took that on a phone call's notice, and not many people would have fucking done that and stood in the middle of Kent on their own. But these are missus, and his mate and missus. Even though they're all my pals, but still a dodgy area. But no, it's all good now. Oh gee, how are you, brother? Right, I'm going on the 90th minute, guys. Right, I need to go. It's been a pleasure. Ashley Sherk and Pollyanna says hi. Polly! Say hi to Ashley Shepherd and
Hi Ashley, how are you, hon? Hope you're good. Hello. Sorry, I'm cooking. The kettle's on. Hope you're good. And Pollyanna as well, was it?
Yeah.
Is everybody else good in the chat?
Cheers for unblocking me. It's a banter. Don't take it seriously, pal.
They're learning your banter, babe.
Nah, everybody's on board. Says we're the best chat I am good. It's fluent. Just we're talking about good things here. We're talking about other people are concentrating on fucking Ukraine and Russia, right? And these people in our countries. We get shut down for it. So I'm thinking, okay, there's going to be clever cunts. Use that elite. So guess what? You'll get the youth off the streets in Dundee. Then it'll elevate to Glasgow and we'll all create some en masse. But they don't want to see the vision. You've got local MPs in the paper last week. Oh, they never had head cards on. Oh, but it was a proper bout. Well, Mr MP, it was a boxing bout in your words. So what's the problem? You were upset because there was cars in a circle with lights on, was the people there, and the two guys went for it, cuddled and shook hands after it. What's the big deal about that? What you worried about, mate? It's not your life at risk. You don't worry about the addicts on the streets and that, Mr MP, don't you? But you're on about our fight club, trying to shut our fight club down. What about the addicts who are leaving Mr MP on the streets? Because you know what I'm on about. You're watching this channel. You all are. The police as well. What about the local MPs? What about, hey babe, the local MPs barring them for us in the paper and telling them they're watching this, go and house the homeless and the people on drugs.
Exactly.
Instead of putting us in the tabloids. Go and put your finger up your asses, help the homeless and people with addiction problems. They're on their own, they're lonely, it's bad weather, they need help.
One place open 24/7 isn't enough. I think we're trying to get like even one church maybe open, like what they do in America, I think, too.
It's doing it at boxing.
24/7.
See, every time I see
in
America's pals feel like prison and that, everybody's jumping on. Like when they tell me the other day, they were smiling, they were celebrating, and I'm sitting going, shouting my name and that, Bobby, you've done it, mate, wow. And I'm going, boys, you could do it as well, please, man, just fucking come with me. No, like, in the spirit at the moment, but meet me, come to, but I'm like, please just come to church, test it once or twice, please, honestly, but nobody wants to listen, and it's sad because these guys have got a lot of potential, man. Loads of my pals, haven't they, Tori?
Yeah.
Even the boys' is pals. Nobody else done it, addicts in Dundee. You get 10%, that's it.
You get that every You know what, it just annoys me that every addict gets stigmatised as the same way, and we're all different, we're all different, that's it, every person has a problem.
Nobody else would be saying they're junkies, even though
Listen.
I would rather take that call up in any day
I've lost
in the pond flood or the
March, slowly but surely come back as I am now. So,
Maybe calls me on YouTube, because people can exactly shoot for that, and I've not got any CD shit. I'm the only guy I believe on YouTube that's the Mr. Jack guy on YouTube, and I mean that. I'm the Mr. Jack guy on YouTube, that's a fact. What I say is not like fucking rehearsed. Have you heard that? Take that off that one first, didn't I? No. No. I certainly have not. Maybe magic bottle it. Got for Victoria's around that. Stainless steel. Had to be my portion. Sentimental that. Right. Got that made for Monkrell. He's a life in jail. That. Made us that years ago. Managed to sneak out and I got lumped. But that's just for show, obviously. Yeah, it's mad what you could do with your hands. Every time on your hands, making shit like that. Guys, I'm going to get going in a couple of minutes, but it's been lovely speaking to you. Remember, call me the champ, the people's champ. Stacey, thank you for that. I mean that. This belt will get defended in the honour of my people in heaven and my people on earth. I'm going to put somebody's head up to the orbs, and they are going to be alien abductees, and you will never ever hear of these people once I have boxed their heads off. And I will have this belt for a very long time to come, and this belt has been one of the highest levels, and I believe we are the first ones to do this in Britain. Put a belt on the line. Thank you, mate. Good luck to you and your family as well. We always pray for you. You see me at our prayers. People on YouTube delivers the haters. Of course we do. I don't hate anybody, mate. When I pub at people, I'm just a funny guy. But when I'm not in that mode, I'm serious. Exactly, the superior can not come. He's came a long way. He's our Bobby. Just happy he's off the fuzzy drugs. Is a happy with Tory. Wish them all good. Oh, thanks, Pollyanna. It's a good message for you, mate. Pollyanna, me and Tory messaged you. Didn't we, Tory?
Yeah, see if she wanted to come on as well.
I got in touch with you, Pollyanna, on Messenger. And Tory, I gave you a shady location that was meant to be, but that's what it is. It's past now. But I messaged you on Facebook, Pollyanna. I got you on Facebook. I got your friend request. So me and Tory will speak to you. Get back to you soon. Tom, my man, hope you're all good. And OG, hope you're all good as well, bro. And your father's good, my man. He's in our prayers. MR100 as well. What a special individual he is. His dad's, God bless him, he's got Alzheimer's. One of our good subs and viewers. And what a job to do. And OG as well. Hope you don't mind me saying this, but he's got to look after his father. I'm sure it's OG. It's one of them anyway. Two of them. Tom will tell you, but it's a shame. You think you've got a hard life until you come on and listen to your subs. That's it, here he is there, M100. He goes up to the hospital to see his mum, and I says yesterday, don't worry, your mum will be jogging up to the hospital in a couple of days, bro. I'll pray for her. And somebody went, Tom went, no, Bobby, that's not the case. I went, oh, what have I just said? No way. And he was like, it's cool, mate. I was like, I felt like, oh, disgusting. He went, she's got blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, wow, God bless her, and God bless you, mate. Honestly, that's the kind of guy I am, mate. If my mum ends up with that, or Tory's nana and that, we'll need to look after them, mate. That's just the way we are, mate. See your elders, mate. The OAPs of this country, and your nana and granddads and that. Unfortunately, I've not got a nana and granda left. I've got a mum, a dad that's I never see, but that's what it is. Respect, mate, to you. Oh, Pollyanna was there.
Oh. I couldn't have seen anybody.
About to head home, my man. Bobby, all is good, my man. Hope you are. That's it, mate. See this belt here as well, buddy? This is for the Euro boy as well, mate. Trust me, mate, your mother. Trust me on that, mate. Right? So when I go to fight, remember what I've said here. This is for everybody's causes here. I'm not self-gaining off YouTube. I'm not getting monetized. I don't want to buy me coffees. I'll buy you coffee. I don't want anything. I just want you to hit that like button, enjoy yourselves. I'll show face now and again. I'll get myself, I like to say my prayers. M100RC, me and Tori send my prayers to your mum, Asha Shepherd as well. God bless us all. And OG, God bless you and your dad, mate. My man. He's a fucking proper man to do that, mate. Proper men use that. Use the men, the man, my man. That's what you use that. We use it what to do. So God bless your mum and your dad, guys. Yes, I like that. You don't bear speaks volumes, mate. I don't need to beg, mate. I'm not rich, I'm not well off, far from it. But when you're off drugs, mate, and you accumulate stuff, and you've got good people around you, mate, what do you need in life? Apart from oxygen and love for your fiancé and food, heat, electricity, that's all I need, mate. Good clothes come and go, mate. That's what it is. Used to be sentimental, but now I still like to look half decent and that, but that's it, mate. And like I said, I've got a quote made up. I'm poor in life, but rich with love. That's my quote. Poor in life, but rich with love. I would rather be poor, I would rather be a broke motherfucker and have nothing. No, sorry. I would rather be in love, madly in love, and have millions of pounds and being depressed and fucking all that shit. Charity starts at home. There's people that have told me to start links and that for the work that they're doing on the streets. Once we get a youth car up and running, you could maybe donate to that and it'll go right to the place. That'll definitely go right to the place to get these kids off the streets. We need them in these youth cars and that, honestly we do. Because see, your kid, all it takes is for him walking down the road, he bangs into his mates for school and starts with a joint, somebody comes in with a pipe. Wee man, it's like coke, and that's it. Honestly, I've shot in my city time and time again. Honestly, I'm scared for what lies ahead, and that's why I'm fighting for this cause, because I know how many kids' lives are getting ruined by the day. These wee 17-year-old girls, 18-year-old girls, these young teens are 18, 19, they're on the cracks. It's like, well, what's happening in my city, man? That's it, brother. Our government just sat back and do fucking nothing. Donald Trump's been in office 5 days or something. Look what he's got done. More than fucking Biden 4 or 5 years or whatever it was. We're living in a fucking pure rat suit in our own cities. Honestly, we're second class here. See, when I go to my local shops, I feel like I'm abroad. So the story.
It was on the news, what was it? £1,000 towards, what was it again?
They're getting £1,000 in a certain company. Just say it was Brum or but it's not. Yeah, it's like just say Brent. Just say it was Brentwood or something. Check it. They're getting £1,000.
For dental?
No, to drive.
I was driving.
They're getting £1,000 for their driving licence. It's in one it's not Middlesbrough. Check out flat check it. I'm not want to see it's in Brum, but it was on the news, on the GBN news that they're getting up to £1,000 to pass their test. And one, was it Borough or something? He was like, it's a company called Borough, but it's in Britain. It's only if you're in that bit. Must be the mayor or whatever, the local SNP or whatever they call it, I don't know. But they're all getting £1,000 to start driving. How about that one then? But they're not taking over our fight club and our streets, because we will come out in force on the weekends for our kids, our youth, and we will show the support that this country and that these cities need nowadays. We need to get back out in force. Doesn't matter if you're 40 or 50, you need to come up with your kids and at these events. You need to show the government and the police we don't cause bother here, but we're out to try and change things, because you are doing fuck all apart from letting our kids end up on the crack and the smart, and they're fucked before they're 22-year-old. They're on the game and all sorts. I know what's been going on. I get told, and it's petrifying. It is absolutely scary what's happening out there on them streets. I keep myself safe. Pollyanna, good. Ashley, good. You just do not want to be doing that. Fuck that. I went on that binge, and when I came off, I had voices and that. Fuck that. That drug is the worst drug in the world. Oh, I had to phone the mental hospital, and I was hearing voices to kill people at the bus stop, and that. Oh my god. Do not take that. That is the worst. Honestly, I can't understand why people could take that in the morning during the day. Because when I take it, I used to spew, and like, the smell and that. Oh my god. But anyway, it's ruined the city, and we need to get back on top and fix the problem.
I didn't realise
councillors are doing jack shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it could be your kids at 4. I know 14, 15-year-olds that are doing it in closes. I went in closes to get a wee pee like that on the shady jogging. As long as you're, and I went, what are you up to? Like, oh Bobby, don't say nothing. I'm like, you're my fucking mate. So I'm like, oh wow, what are you doing? Like CP coats not on, Stone Island coats, best of gear. And that with their pipe. I'm like that, use their 14, 15, oh my god. I know you're old boys, fuck. Oh Jesus, what am I going to do here? Oh wow. But I know how bad it is. You couldn't pay me £1 million to take that shite. I've not took a class A and people know this, a well over 14 to 15 months. I had that relapse with the pellet Valium, but not one person can say I've took any drugs with them, not one dealer. So that's how I can come on camera and be proud of myself. So proud that not one person can say they've been in my company, taking any in, and there's Dundonians in the chat that are well known, that know the people I know, that could ever say that about me. No one. Have a great night, guys. Hello, mate, son of me out. Bye. Complain to the limo place. Tourette?
Yes.
The limo place?
Enchanted Limos.
Enchanted Limos. Please pick up the phone, Ashley. Enchanted Limos and complain. Thank you. God bless you all.
Just look them up on Google and you'll be able to go boost the view.
Mick Abbott, see you later, buddy. Sorry, I may end the stream, but I'll wait on your comments popping up in our bumps. I love to you all, right? God bless. And Ashley, proud of you as well, Paul. Right, thank you very much. Thank you, Pollyanna. Thank you, MR100 or what you know, bro. What your mum. God bless you, mate. I mean that, right? Hand on the Bible, mate. On the recovery Bible, mate. My man. You keep going, mate. You're a soldier. That's what real men do, mate. Step up to the plate when their mum and dad's out and take full responsibility, mate. None but respect. That's the kind of guys I like to be in me, mate. My man and OG and the boys and every mod and Dundonian in the chat and every viewer. Hashtag Project for Life. Let's save the kids and the youth and get shit going, because the politicians are only put them in the press trying to div you over when they're not committing any crime, no antisocial behaviour. We're only trying to commit command and demand that we can do our shows, or we'll just do it in events. So it's as simple as that, and a lot of people are interested. So if you want to fight, just put your name in the comment box. My missus is even going to maybe have a boxing bout. I've never beat anybody to get the belt, mate. The belt got handed to me for Saturday, because I'm the A side, obviously, with the message and that. So I'm the champion, paper champion, but obviously the fight never happened on Saturday, so I'm defending my belt, mate. It's been gifted to me. It's been one at an elite level, mate, for one of my boys. He's put it on the line for a while. Big show up to you. You know who you are. But I'm the champion, paper champion, but I will still be the champ. Guarantee you that. Okay? See you soon, guys. God bless you all.